Hey, YouTubers and model community. This is Mario Cosby coming at you with the final build to the 55 AMT 116 scale convertible Chevrolet. Well, it's taken me that long. I think it's been 6 months since I did my last update. I apologize for that. I just got so busy here at the house. It's how those guys that are married, you have a to-do list. Well, I got Mario's to-do list. So between work, taking care of the home, and getting in time to build, it's just going to take me longer. That's what I'm realizing. But anyway, it's finished. You know the box art. This is the box art. Now, I've been on YouTube and I looked all around to see if anybody's building this kit and those that have built it. But every single person who has built it just box stock. So those that know my builds know I don't build box stock. With a lot of, that was the other thing that took some time because I'm searching for parts online, things like that. But without any delay, without any to do, here's the finished product. I gave you guys a tour around it, and then I'll update what I've done to this thing, or you can see what I've done to it. Let me get shine some light on this thing here. Here we go. I'll explain how I did all this stuff. But right here, right on to your my left, is the amp. Then you have your nitric oxide bottle. Then your Optima battery. Everything wired, including the amp. I don't know if you can see the wires there. Let's see if we can get a close-up of it. Maybe you can, maybe you can't, I don't know. Yeah, you can see them there. We'll keep going around and pull out a little. You notice there's the side pipes coming out the body. I don't know what that is, but anyway, I'm talking about the noise. The mirrors, I'll explain where all that came from. And the business end. 572 big block Chevy, tunnel rammed, dual carbs. You know my wiring. As you can see, I got a pass-through grill or see-through grill, or it's a grill that's been already punched out. The radiator's the same way, aluminum radiator with screen mesh. These headlamps, I don't know where I got them from. They were laying in one of my donor boxes. So I said, let me give it a try, see how they look. But there you have it, YouTubers. We'll take a look on the inside in a minute. I glued the door shut. I don't see what was the purpose of having them opening, because it's a convertible. So let's take a look inside and see what I've done there. Of course, the seat belts, front and rear. Also, the detailing of the dash. And I put a B&M shifter. See it right there? B&M shifter. Let me explain to you where I got that shifter from, and that way you can give the gentleman who makes these, you go on their website and check them out. He's got a lot of stuff, and you'll be amazed some of the stuff he has. You know, got my usual rotors and calipers done, front and rear. That's the stance of it. It's a beautiful stance. If you look at the reflectiveness on the trim, this trim right here, that is actual mirror chrome. And I'll tell you where I got that from. It's just like bare metal foil, only better. So of course I did the usual detailing stuff with there's the trunk, all that good stuff. If you look here, right here is that chrome, the mirror chrome. It's just like bare metal floor, but like I said, only better. But you can't really tell it apart. Okay. Now, of course, the hood and the trunk is fixed, but I can take them off. Let's see if I can get this off without tearing up nothing. There you go. Now you can see inside the trunk better. Alright, I'm going to show you where I got this stuff from and give you some ideas for your builds. I'm hoping somebody's going to build a 1/16 scale or 1/12 scale. Now let's go look at the business end. Of course, you know I do my usual stuff. All the wiring, the hoses, the brake lines. This washer fluid bottle. There's your coil, your XL coil. Fuel rails. Now, let me get a pointer here. Let me find something real quick. There you go. Sorry about that. Yeah, this has been done in that chrome finish stuff also. Only reason I used it on the bumpers in this area was because where the tree came to the bumper, I don't know who thought about this, but apparently they didn't put no thought into it. They had the tree connected here and two places on the bottom. So when I cut the tree off, of course it left marks there, and I used filler, and then once you use filler, you're sanding. So that's why I used it on the front and rear bumpers. It's great stuff. But okay, here we go. Here's our fuel line. Right here, I don't know if you can see it very well. Right here, this fuel rail right here, nitric oxide, both sides. You can see the fittings. This is the nitric oxide going in. This is the fuel going in. It's back in there. I don't know if you can't see that, but I got the fuel lines coming in back in here on both sides. Of course, we got the alternator and all the various other pulleys on there, which worked out real great. So this is the stuff right here around the windshield. Now let me explain a little about this stuff. This is it right here. Okay, this is chrome finished, say mirror finish actually, and it's not a lot compared to bare metal foil. I get it from Amazon. It's about $9. So I use this sparingly. This will stretch because it's plastic. Okay, it's not like bare metal foil. It is plastic. It's a real thin sheet of film. The gluing on the back of it is better than bare metal foil. It's a little thicker than bare metal foil. You can heat it and stretch it, which is what I've done up here. But it doesn't take kindly to a lot of heat, so you got to be careful with your heat settings. Now, in here, let's see if I can pull up on it, give you an idea. It doesn't overlap well, okay, because it is a film. So you got a line here, and you got a line here. All right, I think there's one more up in here, up in this area here. Same thing to the other side. This one I only did it once. Yeah, there's two. There's one here and one there. So again, it doesn't lend itself well to overlapping. You will see a line. So if you can put it down like on one, like I did this, just one strip, you're good to go. Oh, it will trap air bubbles. That's the other thing. So when you're putting it down, make sure you get all the air bubbles out of it. Sometimes you have to use a pointy, you point on the X-Acto knife and pop it and then, rub it in. I've done that on occasion too while I was laying this stuff down. The other thing, let's go to the trunk. Let me talk to you about the trunk and that shifter. Alright, that shifter there came from a fella out in California. It's called 3D Customs. 3D as in David Customs. Go out and check out his website, .com. 3dcustoms.com. This is where this nitrous oxide bottle came from, and where the battery, where the Optima battery came from, and the shifter. He's got wheels that he's working with. He's got a lot of stuff that you can go check him out on. Go give him a shout out. Now, they don't come painted or anything, so you have to paint them yourself. This is where I use the mirror stuff also right here for the brackets for the bottle. Okay? There you go. Now, let me flip it. Let me show you what's going on underneath. Be very careful here. Alright, let me see what's over here. Oh, that's there. Oh, sorry about all this. But this is what's going on underneath. There it is. Traction bars. I made the U-bolts. I don't know if you can see them right there. This too is the dual fuel pumps. Traction bars scratch built. Aluminum drive shaft scratch built. There's the pipes going into the header, going through the frame into the pipes. There's the front end business of it. Not much on the front end, but there you have it, YouTubers. Now let me talk to you about the donors' cars for these parts. Some of these parts. Where did I put it? I put it away. Anyway, the mirrors here, the side pipes. What else? Oh yeah, the subwoofer. All that came from a Dub City 1/18 scale diecast that I cannibalized. Also, the pipes came from it also. One thing I did was paint them semi-gloss black. I cut out, this is the back shelf of the rear windshield where those speakers sat at. And I made the surround just with sheet styrene, and I laid carpet on it. The flocking that we normally do. So that's how it looks, YouTubers. I thank you for your time. And, man, start building some of these larger scales. There's so much detail you can put into them. 1/16 is real hard to find parts for. 1/12, a little easier. But you're still going to have some time trying to find out, or trying to find parts for them also. Shedway. Also, this grill came from 3D Customs. I meant to tell you that also. That grill came from there. So, the wheels and tires came from that Camaro. That 69 Dub City diecast Camaro. What I did, the wheels were a whole lot wider than this. I don't know how well you can see that. But what I did was I cut them in half. That's what I did. And those Dub City wheels came with the calipers and the rotors. So I had to do much to them but glue them all together and do the rear. So there you have it, YouTube. Oh, that's the other thing I want to talk to you guys about, man. Alright, you guys know I use Duplicolor spray paint. Now, I didn't realize it, but 2K clear comes in a spray can. Even though it's a dual, it's it's got the hardener in it, but it's separate in the can. And one end is where you spray from, the other end you got to punch in. It gives you the tool to push it in, and you'll hear it release into the can. So, and then you shake it together and mix them. That's how you mix it. But it's a 2K that I picked off of Amazon. It costs $20 per can. Now, what I didn't like about it is only good for 48 hours. After that, yeah, you know, forget it. You know, you got to throw the freaking can out. So, my suggestion for those that want to try it, oh, by the way, make sure you do it outside. Even though I had a spray booth and I sprayed this here in this room, the 2K is horrible when it comes to overspray. And that stuff, once it settles down on it, it's hard to get off. Okay, off of anything. So my suggestion would be to do this outside when it's nice and warm. I did it in our house because, again, it was cold up here when I spray painted it. I think I sprayed this in April. Yeah, matter of fact, I know I sprayed it in April or early May. So go and check it out. Also, I picked up a couple of cans of, I'm going to start experimenting with that. House of Colors. They make spray cans, or spray paint from the can in candy. I got candy apple root, no, I got candy root beer, and then I got candy blackberry. So the root beer will go over a gold base. The blackberry will go over a black base. And again, that should be fabulous. That's going to be some marvelous stuff. Now, I was experimenting, excuse me again, with putting, where is it? It's up here or not. Yeah, here it is. A flame mask on the front end. Here it is right here. It's by the Lazy Modeler. Okay, this is the Tribal 1/18 scale. See, he didn't have it in 1/16 scale, so let me try the 18. But the 18 is not bad if you look up against it. I could have used it, but I already painted the model. Didn't know what color to use with this color. You know, a lighter color, darker color, maybe orange. I don't know, but I'm going to give this a shot on something else in the near future, and I'll give you an update to that. So again, YouTubers, I thank you for looking at the video. I keep rubbing this over here because I see something there. I think it's some lint or something. I just can't get it off. I hope these guys liked it. For those that are looking, I ask you to subscribe and hit the like button for me. You know, I don't have a lot of subscribers. It ain't about money. It's just about, you know, getting content when it's up and available to you. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. To all my well-wishers, thank you for stopping by. To those that have questions, just leave your comments. I'll answer them to the best of my abilities. What else? I think that's it. My next build, 57 Thunderbirds, the AMT. That's the other thing. These AMT kits are horrible, especially these older ones. They just bought in recirculation again, but they never changed the molds on them. Like, if you look real closely, there's supposed to be little oval slots in this chrome trim coming up here. There's nothing, you know. But you know, it's AMT for you. The windshield, I had to cut hack off half the bottom of the windshield half the bottom of the windshield, just to get everything to fit in there nicely. Because, you know, when you're mocking this up and you're building, everything's fine, you know. But then when it goes to putting it together, and now you got another problem, especially with AMT. Revell is not a problem. They're great. They got great kits. So anyway, YouTuber, I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed it. That engine looks badass, man. You have no idea. I got that from a guy out in Canada. So the guy who's on eBay now, he's Texas 3D Customs. Yeah, he had COVID at the time that I needed this engine. And then when he finally got back on his feet again, he was so backlogged. I said, you know, I got to get it from somewhere else. But anyway, there you have it. It worked out very well. I think it was like $48 or $49 with shipping. It worked out well. So, till next time, YouTubers. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you to all my subscribers and those that want to subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Again, leave your comments. Have a blessed evening. Take care.